Okay, so I'm going to do my best to get through this video without making too many mistakes because this player just came out of nowhere. The Montreal Canadiens have agreed to terms on a one-year entry-level contract with forward Lucas Condotta. Now, I, like many of you, had to go out there and say, who's that? And unfortunately for us, there isn't really too much information about this guy available on the internet. He doesn't even have a Dobber Prospects page with any scouting reports or anything. He doesn't have any My NHL Draft page with all of the sentiments from NHL scouts. But what he does have is an Elite Prospects page that goes over his entire career. This is the Montreal Canadiens' newest signee right here. Lucas Condotta is 24 years old, a 6'2", 209-pound left-wing player. He's a left-handed guy, and he is related to Matt Martin in some way. It doesn't say how, but apparently he is. He suited up this season playing as a senior for the UMass Lowell hockey team in the NCAA as their captain, where in 33 games played, he had 23 points. Now, his NCAA career hasn't really been the most productive. It's not really something that stands out to you right here as a top-of-the-line free agent, you know, one of these big fish guys, but he has indeed had a pretty interesting path towards the NCAA and eventually the NHL. Take a look at this. He spent, 5 years playing in the OJHL, which is Junior A hockey in Ontario, where for the Markham Royals he was the captain for 2 seasons, putting up 82 points in 54 games in his last year of eligibility. Interesting to note, though, this was in 2017-2018, so 4 seasons ago when he was 20. He spent his entire early 20s in the NCAA, getting better as the years went on, and wrapped up his last season as a 10-goal in 33-game guy. Now, there isn't really too much out there online as to how he plays, so the best resource that we're going to have is actually right here on the UMass Lowell Hockey Twitter account as well. They posted a little thing talking about how their captain, Lucas Condotta, has signed a one-year entry-level deal with the Canadiens, and what they did was they posted an article talking about this guy in the most detail we actually have online. Let's see if we can stretch this out. Can we do this properly? If we move it like this and slide it over, there we go. Okay, there we go, it works. So, Condotta has signed a one-year entry-level deal with the Canadiens Thursday afternoon as announced by the club. He's an undrafted free agent. Condotta will begin his pro career in Laval with the Canadiens' American Hockey League affiliate, the Laval Rocket. Here is the report. It is with great pride that we announce that Lucas has signed an NHL contract with the Canadiens. He helped add to our foundational culture by establishing new standards for competing both on and off the ice, remarked head coach Norm Bazin. He served as a true leader and mentor to the young guys, leading this team back to the NCAA 2022 tournament. We are excited for Lucas and his family, and we have no doubt he will continue to impress at every level of pro hockey. Tabbed captain of the 21-22 squad, Condotta emerged as a leader on and off the ice for the Riverhawks during his career in the blue and white. An offensive weapon on special teams, Condotta led the team in shorthanded goals with 3 during his senior campaign, while adding 2 power play tallies. He had more shorthanded goals than he had power play goals. That's funny. He capped off his career as a Riverhawk with 23 points off 10 goals and 13 assists in 33 games. A student in the Manning School of Business, Condotta was named to the Hockey East Hockey East All-Academic Team the last 3 years. In his 121 games as a Riverhawk, he had 24 goals, 28 assists for 52 career points. So, even though you have yourselves a guy here in Condotta who doesn't have the biggest statistical profile, it appears that there are a lot more intangibles to his game that have made him a valuable captain for UMass Lowell, and that's why he's getting his contract today. He is 24, so it's not like he's got a super long time to develop and become an amazing NHL player, but if the Montreal Canadiens feel like for 1 year it's worth it to give this guy an opportunity, see what he does in Laval, see what he does if he gets called up to the NHL in a relief kind of role, then I'm on board with it. You can never go wrong with free players like these, and for guys like Condotta who have interesting paths and interesting bodies of work, I definitely do see some value there. So let me know in the comments all your thoughts about the Canadiens signing this NCAA free agent, Lucas Condotta. I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye.